Ayman Khan here for Seconds Out at the Leonardo Hotel in London ahead of the British Boxing Border Control Southern Area Annual Gala and Award Show taking place on the 16th of November in partnership with, very proudly, Seconds Out as the official media partner, where you can watch not only the award show from the comfort of your own home, but also see exclusive interviews from nominees, past winners and features on the upcoming award show. And you can get involved as well too on the night. More to come on that. All proceeds from ticket purchases have gone to the British Boxing Border Control Southern Area Benevolent Fund, distributed to former Southern Area licence holders in need. With me today is Councilmember of the Southern Area, Ben Harmsworth. Ben, we've discussed through Fighter of the Year, Fight of the Year, Trainer of the Year. Last one is the Young Boxer of the Year, but there's been a change in the awards. Is that correct?
No, there was a change in the award a few years ago.
Right.
So it's the Cecil Ross Young Boxer of the Year. Cecil Ross was a Southern Area Council member for many years, decades. He sadly passed away a few years ago. But his big passion in boxing was the younger boxers, and he loved to watch them and bring them through. So that it was named in his honour a few years back.
And Moses Atalma won the award last year. Why did Moses achieve that distinction last year?
Well, Moses, it almost goes without saying, doesn't it? It's fantastic. The category, you have to be under 23 years of age to win this award. Moses last year was 19. Bit of a sensation, isn't he, really, Moses? We've seen him coming through, knocking everybody out. And that was why he got the award.
In terms of a fighter who receives the award, it might be their first award that they've won. What does it do for a fighter who picks up that accolade?
Exactly. So it's right at the start of their career. Caroline Dubois won it a couple of years ago. So it's right at the start of their career as they're coming through. I would hope they're extremely honoured to receive that award, but it just kickstarts their career, doesn't it? They're on their way now. They're on their way, hopefully moving on to bigger honours in the near future.
They say that when you win a world title, it kind of unlocks an extra bit of confidence. You think winning an accolade such as that gives a fighter confidence that they're on the right track?
I would think so. It's a big award ceremony. It's a fantastic central London hotel. It's very well attended. It can't harm your confidence, can it?
No, of course, unless they're not a biggest fan of public speaking.
Yeah, true.
We'll have to get their speeches up and ready. Who is on the nominations list for this year?
So we've got 3 nominations this year. We have Moses Atalma once again, so 20 years old this year, boxed 3 times this season, really pushed on, obviously beat Dillian White in sensational style recently out in Saudi Arabia, so he's cemented his place there. We have his stablemate, actually, Alois Jr., who's 22 years old. He again has boxed 3 times this year, winning the Commonwealth and the WBC international titles. Exciting, very exciting boxer, Alois. And we have Royston Barney-Smith, who is, like the others, boxed 3 times, 21 years old, seems to be stepping up through the levels now, boxing longer rounds and progressing well.
They're all in the same stable?
All 3 of them.
Has that ever happened before?
Not to my memory.
No, interesting.
To my memory.
So they're all contesting for the same award. I wonder how they'll receive that.
Might be interesting down the gym, mightn't it?
Yeah, a little bit of friendly competition. Honing in on, let's start with Alois Jr. You mentioned about being an excited fighter, climbing up the ranks as well to knockout power, but also adding more to his own repertoire in terms of the technical side of things.
So I remember Alois as an amateur when he boxed for Repton.
Yep.
And we probably all remember his debut. He stepped in at the last minute, fight that I don't think anyone else would have taken. Had a very exciting fight, which he lost. And that would have set a lot of young boxers back. It didn't set Alois back at all. He's very exciting, isn't he? Big puncher, always aggressive. But as you say, I think he's settled down a little bit. He's jabbing a lot more, and he's developing. This is actually my favourite award out of all of them. To see these young boxers come through, it's exciting. Who can't be excited by these boxers like these that, we're looking forward to the future. This is the future we're looking at now.
Royston is almost the other side of things, where maybe not the knockout power, but the technical side of things is right up there, and he seems to have not have faltered as of yet throughout his career.
I've known Royston since he was 8 years old, and he always been a lovely boxer, although I feel he's developing power now. He didn't have, he started off as a nice boxer, but he's been moved nice and steadily, not rushed, and looks like he's developing what we all call man strength, I suppose, in boxing, and he's starting to stop his opponents.
And Moses, like you said, capping off his year with maybe there might be more coming from Moses as we anticipate potentially. But over in Saudi, I was there to watch Dillian Whyte, and it was a lot of talk about how that fight would develop. And Moses produced what he did produce. But young boxer of the year nomination again. Could we see him maybe capture it for the second time?
We could well do.
Mm-hmm.
I first came across Moses when he was 13 years old. So I'd run an amateur club and we went for some sparring. And I remember coming away from St Mary's in Kent. I remember coming away from the sparring and thinking, that must be what it was like when people first saw a young Mike Tyson in the gym or something like that. And you wondered whether you'd hear about him again. Obviously, we followed his amateur career progressing and doing big things, isn't he? He didn't put a foot wrong, obviously, against Dillian. I didn't quite expect him to blow out a man like that so quickly. Big, tough man like Dillian Whyte.
Just to tie this back in with a Trainer of the Year award, of course, those are Tunde Jai Davison and Wayne Batnell. Does Ben having these three fighters on the nomination list strengthen his claim to the Trainer of the Year?
It strengthens his claim, and I think this is a big part of why he was one of the nominations. That he's got these stable of exciting young fighters coming through. He's got the guys at the top level as well. Look, Fabio Wardley's nearly there now, isn't he? And he's had Anthony Joshua, but these guys that are coming through right from the base, working together, it must be an exciting stable to be part of.
Well, you've got to look out for who does win that award. I'm sure the stable themselves will be debating that between them.
We might have started something.
Yeah. Maybe we should get all three of them on an interview. Actually, that'd be pretty fun, and they can debate who deserves the award the most. But that'll be decided and given out the award on the 16th of November, live on Seconds Out. Looking forward to the gala and award show, the British Boxing Border Patrol. Once again, award show 16th of November at the Leonardo Hotel. Ben, been a pleasure speaking to you. Thanks for speaking to Seconds Out, and looking forward to the show.
Thank you for your support.